Hey guys, this is JerAmy and Amy, and we're just giving you an update. She was going to be released yesterday, but they thought it best to keep her for a couple more days to get her final antibiotics in so the infection doesn't come back. So just to recap, they removed a kidney stone the size of your thumb, like that big. And it was one of the largest stones they ever removed through a nephrostomy opening. She was struggling with a UTI infection that no antibiotics could cure. She was taking, I think they tested it on 20 different antibiotics and it was all resistant. So that's why she's been in the hospital for the last 3 days. And she's been in a total of 14 days now as of when she gets out. So I want to just also tell you the reason why that I post these videos is because we're not wanting to hide like our struggles. We want people to know that we can remain calm in the storm and we can trust God that He's going to be a solid rock during the time where we just don't know, how to handle things. We know that He's got things handled, and we want to expose that because our family's been through tremendous amount of trauma, and I'm sure a lot of your guys' families have gone through a lot of trauma also. We probably experience 15 to 20 grand mal seizures a month with Amy. There's times where she's standing and we have 3 seconds once we hear her scream to catch her, or she's going to have traumatic head injury. And that's happened 8 times this year. She's been to the ER 8 times from traumatic head injury where she either hits her head, gets a gash in her head where she's bleeding out. And so for my 7-year-old, 11-year-old, and 16-year-old to witness that over and over and over again, it's a tremendous amount of trauma for kids. But the thing is we all go through these kind of things, and we have to learn to cope with that experience. And the way that I cope with it is you have to reframe it as being a part of your story that God has allowed to happen, so that you can be somebody who can relate to maybe someone else who's going through a similar experience. And you can say, hey, I know how you feel because you know exactly how they feel. You've gone through the same thing. If I were to have a husband with a wife who had 20 grand mal seizures, I'd say, yeah, I know. And there's a reason for that experience. Okay, and so we're not going to hide our struggles if we are becoming better people in the Lord, and we're trying to set an example to where this is how we handle trials. This is how we handle trauma. 150 to 175 grand mal seizures, guys, that should cause extreme PTSD. But I have 0 PTSD because of the way I frame it in my head. I know that God is real. I know that He's perfect and righteous and He's good. And so because I know that, that's the uncompromisable. So when you know that, you can take that experience, turn it into a story for His glory, and then we can deliver that to people who really need to hear that and need hope. And that's what I'm doing with the experience that I have with my wife, Amy. For 20 years, I've seen 2,700 grand mal seizures. And I know that seems crazy, but this is just something that people that go through trauma have to do. They have to reframe the experience to be something that is a story to be used for God's glory when you tell it to people that can relate to it, because it's going to help them see, hey, he has faith, he has belief, he has something he holds on to where it's not making him completely crazy and psycho, because it will. If you're not hanging on to something, if you're not grounded on the foundation of God's hope and promises, then you're going to crumble underneath the weight. And I don't think that any man in his own strength could ever endure watching their wife go down every other day or every 3 days and be completely helpless. There's been times I've heard her scream and I've run as fast as I could, and I could not get to her in time, and I watched her fall and bleed out on the ground. It's not fun. It's not a great experience. It is traumatizing. It is heartbreaking. But I tell you this, I am not going to lose my faith. I'm not going to lose my strength in God. I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to get depressed. I'm going to be just quietly confident that God knows what He's doing, and He allows certain things to happen to test us, to see where our heart's at. And so my wife, Lord willing, she comes home tomorrow. We'll post another video. It's going to be a joyful time, and I just hope that you got something from this message, because guys, I know you're suffering. I know you're hurting. I know you have loved ones who are suffering. I want to let you know I'm suffering with you. I'm watching my wife fade away sometimes, and I'm like, God, are you going to take her today? And I don't know, but He knows. And it's a test every day to trust Him and to fully believe that there's a plan and a reason. So if you hear this message and it spoke to your heart, share it with somebody who's going through a hard time. Share it with somebody who's maybe next to a bed where their father, mother, sister, brother, whoever it is, they don't know if they're going to live another day. And you know what? There's hope. There's hope in Jesus. There's hope in salvation. There's hope of a future resurrection. There's hope to see that loved one again. So God bless you all. Love you all. Share this with somebody, and we hope to post a video of Amy coming home, because she'll be home tomorrow, Lord willing, and we hope to see you on the next video.